at the loading site. We got Rusty Moss, Ag, trucking, South Carolina. We got ours over here. Gonna load the flatbed on ours, and we're gonna put the camp car on his. Hello and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at how this Norfolk Southern camp car came straight off of Norfolk Southern's rails onto our property in Maiden, North Carolina. We first started by taking a massive impact wrench and getting the 16 bolts that hold the camper to the flat car loose. And after undoing the piping that led to the water tank, it was time to lift the camper off of the flat car. After picking the camper up and off the flat car, this massive machine makes it look like a piece of cake, bringing the 16,000-pound box up the massive hill. As soon as the camper top was loaded onto Rusty's lowboy, P-71 made an eastbound appearance coming back from Morganton. Enough rail fanning and let's get back to the business. Here comes one of the tracos up the hill with one of the wheel sets off of our flat car. The wheel sets would be placed in front and behind the camper on Rusty's lowboy flatbed. Life update here. They're loading the first truck onto Rusty's truck with the camper top. They've got the flat car sitting down there, and he's bringing up the other truck set, and we're gonna stick that one on the truck with the machine that we're taking to the house, and they're chaining this one down, and then the flat car is going on our truck. So let's see what we can do here. So they decided to load this wheel set truck on Rusty's main flatbed, the detach. So they're putting it on the front, the other one's on the back. They're gonna haul the machine with Rusty's other truck, just the low boy. The next step is loading the extremely heavy single-cast F30A flat car. This required 2 massive track hoses with one on each end of the car. After the flat car was loaded, it was time for our convoy of trucks to make it south to Maiden. Alright guys, we've switched over to the Nikon for this part. We've got the car here at the house. The crew is out there unloading the wheel sets. And he's down there getting the big machine off that's going to set the camper box on top of the camp flat car. So, here we go. After arriving on property, it was time for the men of Bradshaw's Train Services to do what they do best, put railcars back on track. The first step is to get the wheel set sitting on our display track.
We could push this thing forward another 3 inches. Watch how they do this. He knows what's going on.
After lining up the first one, it was time for the second wheel set to be placed onto the track. After both of the wheel sets were placed onto the track, it was time to load the flat car.
We'll just have to shove it back and couple it.
Alright, so the flat car has been placed, and I'm standing on the edge of it now. Rusty's bringing the camper over here, and we're going to set it up on the flat car. So I'm going to go ahead and get down and get ready to help them, and I'll update you guys when we get it on here. So we got the box sitting on here, and Rusty's gonna stick the forks under there and level it up and get the bolts inside the holes to where we can put it back together. Alright guys, it has been 2 days since we got the car now, and I've been meaning to do updates as we've been putting it on and cleaning it and stuff, but we've been so busy I didn't have time to take any videos. There's a lot of photos that I'll pop up here in a little bit at the end of the video, but we've done a lot of work, and it was no time for filming and a lot of time for work. So I'm going to take you guys around the camp car now that it's set up and ready to roll as a tiny house sort of thing. I'm gonna show y'all how it is. So there's the car, have it set up with the steps like they would if they were camping somewhere, or set up somewhere along the railroad, and the caboose is over here, and we're about to we've been pressure washing the caboose. Pressure washer ran out of gas, so we quit for today, but we're gonna pressure wash the whole caboose, and it's gonna get a new paint job very soon. So we want everything to look as nice as possible for a lot of people to see, but And we're gonna, the track ends like right there right now, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna extend it out to about right here and make this into a little picnic table area and a grill and everything where you can camp out here and have a fun time. I think it'll be really cool. And I just want to let you guys know, if you guys want one of these, now if you're gonna get one, you probably would only get the top piece, which is what Cody's selling. Just put a comment on the video and I'll give you my email, or I'll pop up the email right here at the top of the screen. And shoot me an email and I'll get you connected with Cody and we can see what we can do and where you're at and see how much the transportation fee is just for the box. Now, car's 50,000 pounds. It's not something that an average person is gonna get, but if you'd like the whole car, still email me and we can get you in touch with Cody. But he's selling just the boxes by themselves. They're really neat house. I'm about to show you guys the whole inside. Let's take a look inside. So here's the first room. First bunk room. You come in the door here. Here's your 2 windows. We've got our photos hanging up there. Let me adjust your settings here. So we're hanging a couple things up at the moment, but I don't want it to be super crowded, so we're just leaving it mostly as is. So we've got our single bed here. You got your storage underneath. Your 2 refrigerators for your 2 people that are here. We've got photos hanging up from when we brought the car in and stuff, so I thought that was cool. Some Norfolk Southern. I wanted to keep everything in here Norfolk Southern, so we've got that's our car, second to last one back there. When they were in Oyama, ready to go over there. That was the first batch that came in. And then here's our little display with the I got a tangent sticker coming to go here, so that'll be fixed. But you've got your prototype history there, and then your prototype history for the caboose here, both from the tangent and Rapido instruction manuals. You've got your air conditioner. We got power hooked up to it, or we're gonna have power hooked up to it this week, but I wanted to go ahead and get the video done. So yeah, the ACs work. It's got 2 ACs. You come in here, you've got your first shower. They're really nice showers. Let me see if I can get my flashlight out here. We can see a little bit better. So you've got your first shower in here. They're nice. It's better than any RV shower I've seen. You've got your here's just the, I think this is the hot water heater and holding tank in this closet. And behind this door here and that closet door, there's another holding tank and hot water heater in there. Come over here, you got your vanity with your sink and your soap dispenser. And here you've got your, let me focus this thing. You got your toilet and stuff there. Another closet here. This is a larger closet. Second shower. This one's got like a little boardwalk thing on it, so that's pretty cool. And I will note that not all of these are the same exact inside. Like, they're the same concept, but they're not exactly alike, all of them. So if you're gonna email me about getting one, you'd have to go look at them, and you can just pick the one you want. There's no like, this is the one you're getting. You go pick it out and you say, hey man, I want this one. So here's your second toilet, second vanity, storage up here. Come around here, I think, nope, not another closet in there. So here's your second bunk room. You've got 2 closets for your workers there. Here's the dining area. And the first aid kit goes there. This one doesn't have one at the moment. We're getting one. I have another car. We've got more photos from the move in here hanging up. Awesome. We're gonna hang another couple photos there. That's just an extra one I had. So you've got your single bed. There's 1 fridge in here. And the fridges are extremely nice fridges. These were left in here. These are pretty cool. These are Norfolk Southern track charts. There's one for every division, which is pretty neat. Your fire extinguisher, pretty much the same thing as the other side. You've got your storage underneath there. Your 2 windows. And if you look through the car, you can see the other side. And this is pretty cool. This is the 2019 rebuild in Bluefield. And if I'm not mistaken, there's not many that were rebuilt in Bluefield during that time frame, because 2019 is when they were phasing them out because of COVID. So that's why it's such a nice car, is because it's only been used for like, let me go show you guys the last records that we found. We were looking through drawers in here and we found the records from when they ran it on the last train. And it looks like the last train they ran it on was, they ran it up the Asheville district from Morganton. It says 97.0 to 112.6, which is about Old Fort. I think that's West End Old Fort. So yeah, so there's the camp car inside. Just a small little tour of it. It's not much of a big tour, but I don't really know how else I'm supposed to do it other than just show you guys. So there you go. Wastewater tank underneath there. Got your pipes coming in from the toilets and sinks. There's your main drain hose. You can hook like a sewer truck up to it and drain it if you need to. Hope you guys enjoyed the process of us getting the camp car here, and I hope you found it interesting that we got this thing. And I think it's awesome that it's just weird to me having like a mainline railroad car in the backyard. So I thought it was really neat to try to preserve one of these things, because it's a really odd piece that you wouldn't think to preserve, because you don't, I mean, I forgot about camp cars really until they started taking these to Hildebrand. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.